The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was, led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, they've got Paul George. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. They're running. Here's Kleba. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game, and it's Leonard missing. And here we go, the Mavericks on a fast break. Really left alone that time.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Outside Leonard. Back to Beverley. First quarter, just over a minute played. From about 16, Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish. Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
First free throw is good.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Beverly. George passes to Morris. Outside Leonard. They need this. Porzingis with the rebound.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Kleba. Good work defensively by Morris.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Two shots. Foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency
Take a
there.
break. Take a break. Two shots.
No good on that one.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Doncic. It's a 9-point spread. Right side, Porzingis fires from the corner. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Beverly against Doncic. And that one hits back iron. The Clippers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 5.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 6. Fires the 3. No good there. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Kleba against Beverly. From 17 feet out. George, no good. Mavericks leading by 8. And Porzingis, here we go, and it's blocked.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Stolen by George. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Second shot opportunity. Kleba drops in the layup for 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here is George. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Beverly.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Passes to Morris. He can't get that one. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 8. And Kleba slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubats. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Morris drops them both.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. And the dunk by Doncic.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's George. Drains the three-pointer.
Nice release on the shot. George has put a lot of work into his mechanics. And I like the way he continues to impress from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Doncic. They lead by 7. No one covering.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
They get it back. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Hardaway, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the wide open shot from Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And they double up Doncic. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the 3-point revenge there.
Rondo with it. Hardaway picks him up. From deep, George. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The shot by George, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So, for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Then for the Mavericks, Nicolo Melli comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, here is George. Will it go? It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Excellent D there from George.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
The free throw drops for Rondo.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
And what a resilient finish from Jackson there inside. I love how he just refuses to back down.
Richardson against Jackson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
That's good from Richardson.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Jackson looking around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
The Clippers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago.
Shooting two.
Pretty reliable in that regard.
The first one falls.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Mavericks leading by 12. Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Back to Doncic. Off target with his three. And Los Angeles guys shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Melly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Powell. From deep. But they get it back. Doncic misses off the right iron. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Rondo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Rondo. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 9.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Powell, that's good.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Here is Rondo. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's George. Misses off the left iron.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Rondo. After Luka Doncic's bucket, here's Jackson. Ibaka. Powell pulls it in. Dallas leading by 16. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here's George. Here's Rondo. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back to the action after this word. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style. Well, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Richardson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Doncic in at the three. First one falls for him. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Both free throws good from Batum.
And, you know, Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
Brunson the pass to Richardson. Takes it from 10, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum finds Rondo. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Rondo. George has got 6 points.
Boy, that's a hard shot. Even from that range, George had to get that one off against tough defense.
Here's Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley comes in for Rajon Rondo. Clippers trail by 14. Beverley deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Jackson. Over Richardson. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's Beverley. Not a lot of room. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one thing about Beverley, he's not just nasty on defense. He's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
The Clippers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Beverley.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And he makes both free throws.
And you know, Beverley is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league, an absolute pest of epic proportion. Love his energy.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And it's Beverley missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Paul George. Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. It's Richardson on the wing from past the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Los Angeles now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And here's George for 3.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist from Cauley Stein. 6 points for Josh Richardson. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Kicks it to Jackson. And stolen by Richardson. Pass break Dallas. Richardson's running. Here's Brunson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he hits the first of 3. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And he nails the third.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Pass to Zubac. Oh, Leonard in position.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Cauley Stein. All alone. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Leonard with no one around. The Clippers rebound. No good from Zubac. Mavericks leading by 12. Passes it to Hardaway. Over George. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Leonard.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
We're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Brunson with it. 9 points in the game so far. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. George with no one around. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Porzingis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, you know, it's rare to see a 7-footer shoot well from the foul line, guys, but that's Porzingis for you.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
A 3 from Leonard. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Brunson. Paul George with the steal. Zubac's with it. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
The pass to Porzingis. Now Kleba. Pass to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Dallas again missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. Wasted no time on that one. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Brunson the pass to Kleba. And here's Porzingis for a 3. A second chance effort. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Melly is checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Jalen Brunson. And that one misses.
And where Finney Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
Dallas leading by 3. Here's Finney Smith. Now the feed to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Well, I tell you what, George has tremendous bounce ability. It's always fun to see him launch and throw it down.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Passes it to Melly. Gets a very good look and converts. Melly's got his first 2 points. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And the pass to Zubac. To the middle. Stolen. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. Hardaway, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The Mavericks leading. Over to the left wing. To the paint. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. And that's 13 points for Porzingis. And the Clippers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
A different look for the Clippers. Ibaka comes in for Ivica Zubac. Rajon Rondo subbed in for George. Morris with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Rondo passes to Ibaka. Lays it up and banks it in.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Now, here's Beverly. Ibaka right side. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Ibaka.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. And Dallas also making a switch. Richardson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Ibaka hits both of them. Here's Doncic. 16 points for him.
Tight D, tight D.
Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. free throw, no good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Over Richardson. Jackson misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Feeds it to Richardson. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yeah, Richardson's got a nice vertical now, and you saw it right there.
Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Leonard kicks to Jackson.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Richardson getting points in transition. Easy buckets thanks to his hustle after the steal. That's how you take advantage of the turnover.
Now here's Rondo. 5 points in the game. Jackson up top. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
And that one drops for him.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Porzingis against Ibaka. Back to Rondo. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Doncic. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Top of the key, Ibaka. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Doncic against Rondo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, with this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And when Luka is feeling it, you're in for a long night. Such a clever player on the offensive end. He's been toying with defenders and finding ways to score.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Baca is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the two-guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And there it is for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. There's the dish to Hardaway. No good from outside. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Now Beverley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And the first one drops. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. The Mavericks also with a sub. Finney Smith's checked in. Both free throws good from Beverley. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The drive by Doncic. They shoot again. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 21.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Zubac. He feeds it to Beverley. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really impressive athleticism of Beverley. I mean, rolls up quickly for the tenacious slam.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. The offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Beverley. He's got 8. Doncic with the block.
And the defensive Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. From the top of the key, he buries it. Morris has got 13 points.
You have to be ready for this. Defensively, Morris has a terrific pull-up, maybe a better choice for him than taking it to the rack.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
A miss that time would have put him up. For Dallas, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. It's blocked. Pass to Beverly for the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The pass to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Yes! And the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2, down low, Brunson. That one doesn't go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Beverly wide open. That ball's nice feed that time from George. He's got 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Mavericks trail by 5. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. He drains the quick shot. Doncic has got 23.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Jackson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. The Mavericks also with a sub. Richardson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Mavericks trailed by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dallas calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Here's Brunson. Softly drops in the floater. Brunson's got 11 points.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Nicholas Batum. David, what's the update?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers head athletic trainer. He told me that he's had to go through some bandages to slow the bleeding, but that it is just a minor cut on his head.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Up again. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
And he makes the first. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Paul George. Leonard hits them both. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic outside. Out left to the wing. Richardson against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Clippers leading by 5. And here is Zubac. That's tipped. Stolen by Brunson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. And so he hits both. Here's Doncic. He's got 23. Out to Porzingis, launches it, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jackson misses.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Doncic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness. But also, he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from Doncic.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now, here is Morris. 13 points in the game. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Powell kicks to Doncic. Hands the shot from the wing. Doncic has got 27 points.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Here's Rondo. He dishes it to Ibaka. And the shot goes in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Lets the three fly. Batum grabs the miss.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Richardson.
And, you know, Batum certainly has the ability to score inside.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dwight Powell. He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic outside. Launches a three. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Now here's Jackson. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Doncic, and he makes good on the layup. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
That's good from Jackson. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And so Jackson nails both of them. Mavericks trail by 4. And here's Doncic from the arc. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Leonard draws the double. Clippers moving the ball around. Jackson gets the bucket.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Doncic against Morris.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks shooting around 41% on the night. Clippers leading by 7.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers, leading by 5. Oh, Morris in position. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And here's Jackson after Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. Pass to Leonard. Batum wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Batum's got 7 points.
Right back at you. Nicholas Batum with the answer. Determined to get those 3 points back as quick as possible.
Here's Richardson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Clippers leading by 5. Rondo with it. Leonard looking over the floor. Again, the Clippers.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Leonard against Doncic. Porzingis, good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Hardaway is subbed in for Richardson. Now, here's Doncic. He has 29. Pass to Porzingis. Over Morris. Porzingis can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 5. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Doncic. For 3. The shot that time not on target. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Hardaway is out there with Doncic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. High post try, and the shot is long.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And it's Leonard missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Los Angeles leading by 5. Now George. Over Kleber. George with the bucket. George has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Dallas shooting 40% from the field. Now here's Doncic.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Here's Leonard. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Batum. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul against the Clippers.
Well, I tell you what, hard to contain Porzingis now. When he's being aggressive with it, the defense gets a little shaky.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Leonard, the pass to Batum, and the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Dallas calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Doncic against Zubac.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Another shot. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard. Tips it up. Porzingis on the follow. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
Passes it to Beverly. Here's Leonard.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Porzingis has the open look, but they'll get another chance. And Kleba slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Now, here's Doncic. Inside, stolen by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Beverly for three, hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
I like watching Beverly catching the defense by surprise there. Excellent at pulling up after the pass.
And here's Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. 4 on the clock. Over Beverly. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Beverly against Doncic. Zubac the pass to Leonard. George up top. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. George has got the lead back up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Doncic passes to Kleba. Now Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Again, Los Angeles.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Now here's Hardaway. And there's the pass to Doncic. Over Beverly. Dallas, no good that time either. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Doncic against Beverly. Outside Hardaway. That one misses. 80 that time from Leonard. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. George with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Now, here's George. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. They get it again. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Porzingis has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's just letting it all hang out, guys. When Porzingis is in a groove like this, he just keeps putting it on you.
Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trailed by 14. Doncic with it. Over Leonard. Here's Hardaway. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
Pass to Batum. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Kleba. The 3 from Porzingis. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's. This one for 3. No good from Zubac. Hardaway for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hardaway has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. And the Clippers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Down low, George. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Porzingis trying to get free. Moves back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's George. Passes it to Leonard. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got 17 points here in the second half. Now Brunson. There's the pass to Kleber, and it's denied.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Porzingis. Dallas, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 9. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. George, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. And that's now 30 points for Porzingis.
Boy, the coaching staff loves seeing this. I mean, Porzingis being active and effective from this area here.
1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Batum. George finds Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Here's Batum. Porzingis with the block.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Leonard, that's for 2. Here's Batum. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Finney Smith passes to Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Dallas, just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. George looking around. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. But why another stifling defensive effort? So what sets this team apart at that end of the floor?
I'm not sure. I think we all just pretty much buying into the game plan. Our offense isn't going as well as we want, so we're just putting our hats on the defensive end, and then we're coming out with great games like today.
Well, if you're going to win one end of the floor, it should be the defensive end, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.